All right. Thank you for joining us for HIIT class on Wednesday. My time is 3 o'clock, but it might be 5 o'clock your time. And we're going to roll with that for the month of May. My name is Joe. I'm based out of Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm going to be here every Wednesday to give you a HIIT class. If you aren't able to join live, these will be up on YouTube, which is a great opportunity to, on the back end, do the classes in case you can't, again, be here live. So just a couple things before we get started. This is HIIT class, so it is going to be a little tough. We want to keep our heart rates up the whole time. We're going to be doing a lot of movement left and right and up and down. If you're limited on space, I've created it so it can be sort of in a small area, but we still move a lot. In the past, if you've seen the classes before, we've pretty much stuck to no equipment, just to make it easy for everyone at home. This time though, if you do have time to just grab a quick towel, if you already have one for kind of wiping your sweat, it's perfect. We're going to use this for 2 movements today. We can use this as a piece of equipment, and it might be new to you, but we'll learn it today. It's not too difficult, and we'll get to that later. But other than that, a couple things before we start. Basically, we are going to be doing 2 different work sets today. So within each work set is 5 exercises. And we're going to go through each work set once and then go through it all again, and then maybe a third time if we could reach it in the amount of time. So we always start with warm-ups, right? We got to get our bodies warmed up. We're just going to start with a few movements on the floor just to kind of get our heart rates up and get a little bit active and get some heat in our body. So I'm going to start here in a second. Now, a few of these movements might be new for you. If they are, do not worry if they're confusing at first. We'll always go through a little slower on the first round, and then just watch what I do, try to match it, and I'll be kind of giving you some cues in the meantime. And then once we get through the second rounds, we'll speed it up a little bit and kind of up the intensity. So first things first, we are going to start standing, and we're going to be doing just a kind of a little jumping left and right. So we just call these toe taps. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer. We're going to do 6 different warm-ups, 30 seconds each. A little slow, and then we're going to go through them again and go a little faster, and then we'll start our real workout. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Hopefully you have water and a good attitude, because it gets a little tough. But here we go. I'm going to start the timer and just follow what I'm doing. All right. So we're kind of starting with what we call toe taps. So you're kind of just jumping to one side, and that trailing foot, you're just tapping right on the inside. Boom, boom. Just like this, right? We're trying to get a little bit of air. We're just going to go for about 30 seconds. No need for speed here. Nice, comfortable pace. It's going to start pumping our heart, getting the blood around. Good. Right. This is where you kind of feel, how does your body feel today? Are you feeling any tweaks? If you're feeling some tweaks, you might want to take 2 seconds to go and stretch it or massage it. All right, cool. So from here, we're going to actually increase the movement. So we're going to go for a bigger jump. And that trailing leg, we're going to get back behind, back here. So back and to the side now. So bigger jump, left and right with that trailing leg. Again, roughly 30 seconds. Woo, no need for speed. Just warming up the body. If jumping is a little tough on your joints, no big deal. You can just take a step and do it. But if you can jump, you want to get a little bit of impact on the joints. Good. All right, right about there. So from here, we'll go to the ground. We're going to do some glute bridges. So we're going to be on our backs with our knees bent, hands down to the side. We're going to dig our heels into the floor, and then we're simply just going to lift our hips up, hold for a second, come back down, tap, and go again. We're going to go get about 10 of these. Just up and down. We really want to squeeze the glutes, right? Squeeze the butt. Try to prepare our backside. Good. We'll go one more here. Good. All right. So from here, we can flip over to top push-up position, or sometimes called plank position. And we're just going to do some slow mountain climbers. So 1 foot at a time, up to the chest, or sorry, 1 knee up to the chest, just switching back and forth. So if you notice my pace, it's not too fast. We're just getting these movements going. You'll start breathing a little heavier. And you'll hopefully start feeling it in your shoulders. Nice. Perfect. All right. Pause there. And we're going to just do some classic body squats. So we're just going to be going down to about 90 degrees, coming back up. So from the side, hinge at the hips, keep our back straight, squat down, squat up. Boom, boom. And we're just going for roughly 30 seconds. No need to count reps. Good. Back here, just keep going. There we go. Hopefully your heart starts to pump a little faster. All right, so last but not least, and then we're going to repeat, we're going to do what's called Y's and T's. So we're going to stand just within shoulder width apart, and we're going to hinge at the hips and keep our knees slightly bent to about this angle, thumbs to the ceiling, and we're going to go arms straight up for a Y. So you can see here a Y. Come back down, and we go straight out for a T. So straight out, right? So we're gonna go Y and T. And what we're trying to do is retract our shoulder blades and start engaging our back. So we'll keep going with this for a little bit. Keep your back flat. So we don't want to be hunched over, right? We want nice flat back. There we go. And just feel how your shoulders are doing. All right. So we'll finish with a T. All right. So we're going to go through that one more time, warm-ups. So we're going to stick to the 30 seconds, but try to up the intensity a little bit and just prepare for the workout. So remember what we started with, toe taps, which is the small one, and we just have our trailing leg tap in the middle. So let's go about 30 seconds right there. Go. Boom. Toe taps. You can speed up your pace now since you've already done it once. Just nice and quick back and forth. And then after this, we're going to do the big skaters, which is a bigger jump with the trailing leg back behind and to the side. In about 10 seconds, we'll switch to that one. And then after the warm-ups, we'll get about a minute rest before we get into the workout. All right, so go bigger skaters now with reaching back behind. Little jump in there. Good. Try to get a nice rhythm. There you go. Good. So next is coming those glute bridges on the ground. I'll tell you when. We'll switch to the floor. All right, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to the floor. All right. On your back, hands out, heels in, and let's just do some bridges up and down. Squeezing the glutes. Good. Nice job. Really squeeze those glutes to the top. In about 9 seconds, then we'll switch. Coming up next is our mountain climber, so we'll just turn over. In 3, 2, 1, flip over, push up position, and we'll do some mountain climbers. 30 seconds. Good. And this time we should maybe be going a little bit faster. Speed up the pace. There we go. Good. Get that knee up close to your chest. Couple more seconds. And then we're going to stand up for our squat. In 2, 1. Here we go. Right into a squat. Boom. Body squats up and down, 30 seconds. Go a little faster now. You can even, if you can manage, you can kind of power up out of the squat a little faster. Let's keep going. Good. Always remember, flat back as we go down, no hunching. All right, flat back. Let's put it in the legs. 5 more seconds. All right, so let's finish off here with our Y's and T's. Hinge at the hips, slight bend in the knees. We go Y's, back down, T's. We'll finish off with this one. Good. About 10 more seconds. You get a chance for water, and we'll get going. All right, finish with the T, and done. All right, let me stop that timer. This is your chance for a quick minute break. Maybe grab some water while you can. Use a towel if you need it, if your room is hot, or whatever. And I'll kind of explain how we're gonna get into the workout. So I'm just gonna explain the first movement before we go, so you don't have to try to memorize everything. And then as we go into each new movement, just follow along with my movement. I'll explain it as I go. Again, the first round, we're gonna go a little slower just so you can adapt to the movement. And then coming back round 2, we're gonna go much quicker. So the first one is just gonna be classic plank shoulder taps. So on the floor, just like that warm up, top push-up position. And your whole goal here, lifting one hand, tapping the opposite shoulder, one at a time. So from the front, we're gonna tap, 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 pretty quickly, right? And we're gonna try to keep our hips nice and stable. So let's get this timer going. We're gonna be doing each exercise for 30 seconds, all 5 in a row with no break, and then a bigger 45-second break at the end. All right, plank shoulder taps. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So, stable hips. We got 30 seconds on the clock, that's it. Notice if your hips are swaying back and forth, you want to keep those stable. So hold your glutes, hold your gut, nice and tight. Good. Got 10 seconds left on this one. Nice shoulder and core exercise to start. All right, in 3, 2, 1. From here, flip over to a crab position, like this, belly up, hands, feet, and all you're gonna do is try to match opposite foot to opposite hand. Watching your balance, opposite foot, opposite hand. And just get used to the movement. We're going a little slower this round. On round 2, we're gonna try to speed it up a bit. And on round 2, we'll even try to get our hips a little higher. But let's just get used to it. 3, 2, 1, right there. All right, flip over, down dog. Down dog position, feet together. And you're gonna pretend there's a line going right down, and we're hopping back and forth over the line. Boom, right? So from front view, you can see I'm hopping left and right. And you just keep going, little hops. Boom. Again, change view, just hop back and forth. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna stand up and go right to fast feet. Fast feet is nothing more than tapping those feet on the floor nice and quick. So I'm doing slow arms if you want. You can hold your hands here if you want. But just move those feet. 12 seconds to go. This one will get you a little more tired than you think. Don't stop early. 3, 2, 1. All right. So this is where we use our towel. If you can grab your towel, we're going to be doing that bent over YT position. But all we're doing now is grabbing this towel, pulling it apart, and rowing it to our sternum. Boom. Boom. All right, so just get used to it. Big thing here is tension on the towel. You must pull it apart as hard as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades. You only got 5 seconds. 2, 1, 45 seconds break. So don't worry, we're gonna go through it all again. But we're gonna get to round 2 first. Do the first round of our second work set. So we're gonna start with what's called Froggers, which is a very low squat, but you're gonna go until your hands touch the floor, and then you're just gonna come up for a little jump, right? And then right back into it. Frogger, just like that, okay? Still got 20 seconds, don't worry. Woo-hoo. So prepare yourself for some jumps. If you can't jump, then we're just gonna go for a regular air squat, but still touch the floor with those hands. Frogger jumps in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Down to the floor and pop up. There we go, just like a frog. Just keep going. Your legs are gonna start to burn on this one. It doesn't need to be a giant jump. at least an inch off the floor. Good. Not long, 10 seconds. Good. We're going to go into what's called a walkout in 3 seconds. 2, 1. So go ahead, reach right down to your toes, get a stretch in your hamstring, and then walk out on those hands, top push-up position, and come right back. Stand up and go again. This one allows you to bring your heart rate back down just a little bit. Good. All the way up, all the way down. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. So just like warm-ups, back to the skaters. 30-second skaters with that trailing leg behind to the side. 30 seconds. There you go. Just keep going. You can go faster now, right? Up the pace if you're used to it. 10 seconds left, 10 seconds. Good. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, wide squat jumping jacks. So regular jumping jack, when our hands go up, we go out into a wide squat, back to the middle. So let's keep going with that. Boom. Wide squat jumping jack. A lot of jumping in this one, huh? If the jumping's a little hard, you can do small little jumping jacks. But if you can get that wide squat, let's get it. 3, 2, 1. All right, last one for this. We're going back to the bent over row with the towel. Same thing, pulling it apart and rowing it up. Flat back, right to the sternum. Again, really pull that towel apart. That's the only way we're gonna get tension. You have to do it yourself. 10 seconds, we get a bigger break. Very good. Hang in there, 3, 2, 1, break. 45 seconds, very good. So that's round 1 of both work sets finished. Now we go for round 2. So you'll be a little more familiar with the movements this time. So your goal is to up the intensity however you can. Maybe go a little faster, maybe jump a little farther, jump a little higher. All right. Last chance for breath, 20 seconds. Grab water, wipe the sweat, but keep that towel close because we need it. 10 seconds. Get ready. We're starting with our plank shoulder taps. In 5 seconds, so get ready on the floor. 2, 1. Here we go. Plank shoulder taps. Let's go. Now you can go faster. Now you know the movement. As long as those hips are stable and not swaying all over, right? So from the front, good. You see my pace, it's tap, 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 good. Come on, 10 seconds left. Here we go, almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Flip it, crab walk, toe touch. Watch your balance. This is you need a lot of coordination for this one. Get that hand to that toe. Stay on those shoulders. Get those hips up as high as you can. 10 seconds, come on, don't fall. No falling allowed. But of course, if you do, just reset. 2, 1, right there, or down dog. Switch it, right into down dog, hopping back and forth. Very good. Pretend there's a line right down the middle. Boom, right? So if there was a rope or a painted line, that's what we're trying to hop our feet over. Hands go over and feet back and forth. 5 seconds. And then we're going to get up, 2, 1, straight into fast feet. Make it as fast as you can. This one's going to get your heart rate higher. Come on, don't stop. Little quick feet, see from the side, little steps. 10 seconds. Can we grab our towel after this? And do some rows. 3, 2, 1. Grab the towel, right into some rows. Here we go, flat back, tension on the towel, retract the shoulder blades. Go ahead and keep those elbows in close to your side. Not out here, but nice and tucked in. And take some deep breaths on this one. It's kind of a little break from the higher intensity stuff. A few more seconds, 5 seconds, and we've already reached the end of the round. 1, ding, ding, ding. All right, 45 seconds, moving in to work set 2 for the second round. All right, woo. Don't forget to grab water if you need it. And remember, we're gonna start this one with our froggers, which is down first, touch the floor. Even here, keep it straight back and then pop up, all right? 20 seconds to go, plenty of time for rest. Take advantage, deep breaths. Bring the heart rate down. 10 seconds left, starting with froggers. So let's get ready in a somewhat wide stance, a little wider than shoulders. In 3, 2, 1, froggers. Here we go. Touch, pop, touch and pop. Good. If you want to make this a bit harder, try to jump higher. Explode a little harder from the bottom, or just go faster. Come on, legs. I hope they're burning. That's a good thing. Almost there. 5 seconds, move into our walkouts. 3, 2, 1. Quick turn, reach for the toes, walk it out. Top push-up, come back up. You're doing really good. Come on, hang in there with me. Squeeze the butt at the top, go back down. There we go. All right, getting some use on our shoulders. Almost there, 5 seconds. Finish it, finish it, finish it. Straight into skaters, boom. Big jump, sweep the leg behind and out. And then once you feel good, you can speed it up. Boom. There we go. All right, pretend you have some rollerblades on. Sometimes people call these skiers. But to me, it seems more like rollerblading. Good. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Wide jumping jack. Don't forget that wide squat. There we go. I know these wide squats might be a little weird, a little foreign, but we're opening up our hips. Come on. 8 seconds. And then we just get to grab our towel and do the rows. 3, 2, 1. Grab the towel, straight into it. Tension and row. Again, watch my elbows. Tension, row, put elbows in. And we stick that, maintain that posture, maintain that position. Deep breaths. Let the heart rate come down a little bit, but work on your back. Almost there, 5 seconds. 2, 1, ding, ding, ding. There's the bell, big break, 45 seconds. Woo, I'm getting tired. Hang in there. We'll go one more round. That was round 2 for both sets. We'll go round 3, both sets, with the short cool down after. So because it's the third set, let's kick butt. Let's go a little faster, jump a little higher. Again, up your intensity because we are done when this is over. No more sets. Got about 12 seconds of rest. Nice job, nice job. A little tiring, I know. That's the point. We're doing a lot of movement. 2, 1. We're doing plank shoulder taps. I almost got a little mixed up there, but let's go down. Plank shoulder taps. No big deal. We'll just do them a little faster. Right after this, we're going to flip over for our crab toe touch. Come on, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Quick flip, Crab position, opposite arm, opposite toe. Keep those hips as high as you can. Good, keep that going. If you're finding it hard to bring your hips up, it's probably a range of motion in your shoulders actually. So don't worry about it. Just get up to what you can today. If your shoulders don't want to go back that far, that's okay. Almost there, 5 seconds. Coming next, down dog ladder hops. 2, 1, switch. Down dog, back and forth hopping. Non-stop, 30 seconds. Good. Come on, bounce off those calves. All right, we're springing off our calves. And our shoulders, nice and stable above our wrists. Almost there, almost there. 5 seconds. We're gonna stand up, go straight to fast feet, and go. Up, fast feet, fast feet. I remember doing this a lot as a kid with sports. Some of you might remember doing that. Little fast feet sometimes for warm-ups. Almost there, 12 seconds. Come on, stay on those calves. Should just be on the toes. Almost there. And then we grab our towel right there, grab towel. Finish off with rows. Elbows in, elbows in. Flat back, hinge at the hips. And again, keep that tension. That tension is the only thing making this difficult. If we let the slack go, then you're just raising your arms up and down. Keep that tension. 5 seconds, you're close. Come on. And right there. We got one more work set. So we're gonna do round three of our second work set, which will complete the workout. So give me everything you got on this last one. Starting with the froggers, right? You got about 25 seconds. That's a good break right there. And don't throw this away yet. We need it one more time at the end of this set. Deep breaths. All right, recover whatever heart rate you can. All right, about 8 seconds. So get ready. Shoulders slightly wider than shoulders. Sorry, feet slightly wider than shoulders. 2, 1, here we go. Frogger jumps, boom, up and down. Really try to make sure those fingers are touching the floor. Boom. As soon as those fingers hit, you know it's time to spring back up. Keep it going. 12 seconds. Come on, this one's tiring. Last set though. If you're hanging in there so far, you're doing a great job. It's a lot of movements. 2, 1, straight to the walkouts. Here we go. Good. Reach for the toes, walk it out. Squeeze the butt at the bottom and then push back up with your shoulders. Almost there. 12 seconds. Come on. Here we go. About 5 seconds. Time for one more. Good. Straight to the skaters. Here we go. Skaters, get the heart rate back up a little bit. Go quick, go quick. Boom, boom, boom. Try to match me. Good. Find that little rhythm with your feet and make sure that back leg is swinging back behind and to the side. Almost there, 5 seconds. Move into our wide squat jumping jacks and switch. Here we go. Boom. Nice job. Come on, we are so close. Come on, don't give up on that squat. Keep going low. 10 seconds, come on. No reason to stop. Woo, 3, 2, 1. Last one, grab your towel. Right into the rows. Keep the tension. Bring that heart rate down. Start taking deep breaths. Really pull that towel in. Very close. You got 10 seconds where you can finally rest. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way done. Woo! Give yourself a high five. Clap your hands. Congratulate yourself. You finished. So let's let our heart rates come down a little bit. Grab some water. Use your towel. And then join me on the floor. Move this a little bit. We're just going to do couple quick stretches down here. Whew. But we'll sit here for a moment. Take some deep breaths. Right? Sometimes workouts are not fun while you're doing it, but you'll always be okay after. Just takes a few minutes to calm down. All right. So while the heart rate's coming back down, let's just start with a simple knee hug. Cross one leg over the other. Wrap your arms around that bent knee. Pull it into your chest. Nice and firm. You're trying to get a stretch back here in the glute. So, important thing here from the side. We don't want a super rounded back. To the best of your ability, let's get that chest up and out. Right? So I'm not hunched back anymore. I'm not perfectly straight, but I'm almost there. That's what we're looking for. Just take a few deep breaths. Good. All right, come out slowly from that. Go ahead and switch to the other leg. Same thing, give it a good hug. So maybe 4 deep breaths. And as you stretch here, really try to think about the movements you did. How do you think you performed? You know, we'll come back to those movements in the future. So keep them in here keep them in that library because we'll come back to them. And they'll get better each time. Very good. All right, let that out. We'll finish off. Since we kind of stretched the back side on that one, we'll go ahead and stretch the front side. So we're going to do a half kneeling stance. So we'll have toe on the ground behind us, knee in the middle, front leg at 90. And what we're aiming to do here is get our hips forward and down, all right? So we're going to lunge forward and down. And what we're trying to do right here on the front side is get this kind of C position or this moon position. And right here, our hip flexor, that's what we're trying to stretch. So we don't want to be leaning forward on this. We want to make sure we're nice and upright and tall. And you can even lean back a little bit and get that arm up there too if you want to. Just hold it. This is a full front body stretch. It's a good one. And then to come out of this, go ahead and push off of your front knee with your hands, just so that our stretched muscle isn't the one trying to bring us up. We'll switch sides, forward and down, so you feel a good stretch right here. Chest up and out, and then arm. You can extend that if you want. You might feel a little stretch here in your obliques, which is perfect. Good, deep breaths. Good. It's always a good idea. Take a quick minute to just think about what you just did in the workout. All right, we don't want to just do a workout and then immediately run away from it. Let's think about it. Good. All right, come out of that, push off that knee. And if you want to, you can have a seat. But that's all I have for you. I want to thank you for showing up. Thank you for clicking on this video for a HIIT class. The point of HIIT is to get our heart rates pretty high, do some new movements, make our body move in different ways that we're not used to. And again, we're going to be here same time next week, Wednesday, 3 o'clock my time, Arizona, 5 o'clock in other time zones. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you. Always appreciate it. Other than that, have a great rest of your week. One last thing, I want to try and bring, oh, that was a far reach. Let's go ahead and try and bring our towel again next week as a piece of equipment. If you don't want to use the towel that you're using for sweat, just have a different towel with you. If you don't have an extra towel, you can, even a little piece of rope can work too, something to just pull. Other than that, have a great week. Thank you.